and my mission number is 285687. I'm going to present a topic about globalization and international relations. First, I will explain about the meaning of globalization and international relations. The globalization is an independence of nations around the globe fostered through free trade, while international relations is a branch of political science concerned with relations between nations and primarily with foreign policies. Stages of history of globalization and international relations. The first stage is in the era of pre-colonial. The Malaysian state of Malacca was the starting point for Malaya in conducting trade activities. The old Malay kingdom began to control the port area, which was used as a stopover for machine ships from India, China, and West Asia to conduct their business in Malacca. In colonial area, the British government introduced rubber mining and planting activities. They also brought in Chinese and Indian immigrants to work as a miner and rubber extraction. In the era of independence, after the British colonies achieved independence, a Commonwealth was established to unite these former British colonies, and Malaysia has joined the Commonwealth. Now, Malaysia has two forms of international relations with other countries, such as bilateral relations and multilateral relations. The bilateral relations are relations established between the two countries direct, such as direct relations with Indonesia. And multilateral relations are the relations established in the form of group or organization, such as ASEAN or Organization of Islamic Conference, which is OIC. There are a few advantages of globalization and international relations. The first advantage is globalization helps developing countries to deal with other countries and allow them to build their economies and alleviate poverty. This is because globalization helps countries to easily access new markets and it can improve economic growth. The developed countries can invest in developing countries and thereby creating employment opportunities for the poor. The next advantage is education and health system increase. Education has grown rapidly in the recent years as globalization has become a catalyst for jobs requiring higher skills. A good education can increase productivity and thereby increasing the GDP and the country's economy as well. Globalization also enables scientists to discover many diseases transmitted by humans and animals, and it helps to develop effective medicines to combat these serious diseases such as COVID-19. Moreover, the company in countries also have greater flexibility in cross-border operation because the world is connected through the global mass media such as internet, radio, or television to allow them to share the information among individuals and companies around the world. Globalization and international relations have its own disadvantages. First, it will bring the unequal distribution of wealth. The developed countries can enjoy significant profits while society in developing and backward countries are still live with very poor conditions due to the unequal distribution of wealth. The situation makes the developed countries go twice as fast as the developing countries. Next is the different salary standards. Globally, workers in developed countries with high education and more skills are paid less than the skilled workers that are working in a developed country. The developing countries still cannot set equal salary standards for skilled workers, which has led to a lack of skilled workers moving from developing countries to the developed ones. Third, the influence of local business. Globalization in the country will make it easier for goods import from abroad to enter the national market, and this is why the entrepreneurs who run local business does not profit and they are forced to close their business because they can't compete with the business with large amount of capital. These are the examples of Malaysia globalization and international relations with other countries. The first example is China. Malaysia was China's biggest Asian trade partners for 5 consecutive years. Malaysia and China has built a strong commercial trade ties driven by the tourist industry. Second is Japan. Malaysia's Look East policy and Japan's enterprise direct investment in Malaysia boost the two nations' tight connection. In 2002, Japan was the third biggest top exporter for Malaysia and the primary providers for the imports. The foreign commerce has increased dramatically over the last several years. Besides that, United States and South Korea were also one of the examples of globalization and international relations. Last, let's come to the final part, which is effect of globalization and international relations. First, I will explain about the negative effect. The first negative effect is labor drain. This is because globalization allows the workers to move more freely, and therefore some countries find it difficult to retain their skills and experienced workers because more people are attracted by higher pay elsewhere. Second, less cultural diversity. Social and cultural process has been speed up due to the globalization, and it has caused time and space to be no longer constrained by human activities. This can lead to a breakdown in social interactions within the local context, which is an important tool that has been used to build the cultural identity. Third, damage to the environment. Globalization will increase the use of transportation in order to deliver those products from one place to another. Increasing the use of transportation means that increasing the amount of fossil fuel use. Now, I will explain the positive effect. First, improving free trade. This is because through free trade, countries are able to exchange goods and resources. Besides that, free trade also allows consumers to buy higher quality products at a lower price. Second, globalization and international relations can increase in export and import. This is because due to the international relations, a country may take a loan from any other foreign country. Lastly, poverty elevation in a country can be reduced immediately. Maintaining good international relations with developed countries of a universe can lessen poverty elevations in that country. This is because international relations play an important role when a country falls in natural disasters such as flood, storm, and disease. In conclusion, globalization and international relations help countries to meet their needs. This is because globalization links with the international relations at different levels, such as political, economic, and social. Globalization and international relations has also brought benefits to us and our country. That's all from me. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a good day. Bye!